Then rescue the one a million rescue. You want to press people you no go. Show me the million rescue. To save somebody, the million rescue.
Yeah. To deliver you from something, take you for something.
So you are the poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue the million rescue. That Bokai help me while here.
That's the same thing.
But Jota Bokai can't tell in the water. He can't put one making the water back to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I leave you Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 400 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Jota Bokai. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't in 1 year. Where will be our result the following year?
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mane.
Patience Mane. You selling the market here?
Yes.
What you selling at
Yes.
But I'm saying that I get feeling
no market. Can't get some. I go look for Yancy son.
You go look for the market, you see so?
I see food, call it food press. The way up, you not understand I was saying. When you go to there, you buy another press. When you come, you buy a different press. So the money I can put it back on my.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
They put it back on my. Very rich.
How much for the fish?
You buy snapper 14,000. What is to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you came to rescue us. But the rescue that you're doing, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor bomber running? They were not doing the one. They are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we want be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of us, we not got north from the south God. And that business we do, we not understand our children went to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we not understand the rescue team. So they were taking them from all on the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
A rapper now, a more than rapper.
Okay.
The drugs is rapper. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zumi.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zumi that they bring in Georgia Baga. Because we are trying to sell our Kush. But now Zumi, when he said I see that you are so sticking at it. So we asking him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zumi. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, harder. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should register, they should become over there, walk over that one, everything they do. But what people homo killing? That just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't on the Napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God a great for
You know what we take you for? But money ain't in the country now. In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're all there,
Well, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. Like I said, and I will continue to say, what we are into is a job. Fighting to redeem the soul of our nation, the pride of our nation, the dignity of Liberia, restoring value in the governance system of Liberia is a process that all of us must not be weary and tired of. Sometimes people ask, sometimes people speculate. You've been paid for what you're doing. But let me tell you this. If you say I've been paid or I'm being paid for what I'm doing, well, it's up to you. It just shows that some of you are not patriotic enough That some of you are not nationalistic enough. That some of you don't believe that people can dedicate their time, their effort, their resources to seeing good things happening in society. I understand when some people come and say, well, you guys have been paid, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I understand that. And I will not argue with you much. You know why? Because in our Liberian society, in our community, we are not trained to giving our time, effort, and resources to showing loyalty. Many of us in our Liberian community, we believe that loyalty is shown when benefits is attached, especially financial inducement. That's why you see, even in our Liberian community, people don't believe that a man can love a woman unconditionally. When that man start to show, serious love, the first thing they will accuse the woman of, oh, the woman are using medicine. Oh, the woman are using medicine. When the woman also start to show unconditional love to that man, they will accuse that particular man of either using some kind of voodoo on a woman. That's our community. That's the community that I grew up in. And this is the reason why you see Liberians, most of us struggle to attain the higher height. I say most of us struggle to get at the zenith because we are not persistent. We can be easily swayed or pushed along the way by people's opinion, people's views. They believe that loyalty must be bought. You must pay for it. I always say to people, one thing that I don't like to do, one thing that I don't like to do is to lose trust and confidence in someone. It is very, very easy for me to love somebody, for me to be attracted to somebody, for me to give you my heart and give you everything. But when I get to know that you are abusing that love, that trust, and confidence, and I decide to withdraw, that is it. That's me. I don't care how you do what you do. I will just look at you now as somebody on an ordinary level and will never give you that love and trust again. I do not need $1 million to trust and to love. No. To show loyalty. No. I don't. I don't trade my love and my loyalty for money. No, I don't do it. Because it's expensive. Money can't buy it. So when I do with my whole heart. I'm a patriotic Liberian. Liberia is the only country that I know that I hold title, that I can boast of, that I have equal share like any other person on the planet Earth that is a Liberian. I see myself not just as a Liberian in the United States, as Prince Sheriff in the United States. I see myself as an ambassador of Liberia. I see myself as an ambassador of my nation in another land. That's why I carry myself with caution, with respect, and with dignity, because I reflect my country. And so, therefore, when I see somebody amongst us trying to tarnish our image, our reputation, what we work for, what we sweat for, it is incumbent upon me to expose that individual. And this morning, the first segment of my presentation for the next maybe 15 or 20 minutes, I am going to be exposing somebody. I'm going to be exposing this person. You know, one of the reasons why I don't like to get involved into this, common Liberian thing, where, oh, the man accused the man, oh, the woman accused the woman, this, that, how you call, show they can be having, accusing each other. The reason why I don't like to venture into it or to enter into it is because I have a very strong sense of digging deeper to find out who people are. When I want to do a research about you, when I want to find out who you are, or I want to expose you, or I want to follow you, I do a forensic, in-depth background investigation of who you are. That's why you see I keep away from all these women drama. Woman calls no, I stay away from it. I do my politics, I finish, I go sit down. Once in a while we talk 1, 2 and just leave it. But I decide to just stick to politics. Because when I want to go into something, when I want to expose somebody, I dig deep. I ask people. Because I have all of the connections. There is nowhere that somebody will be or that I want information, I can get it. Once it is in Liberia. Unless if it is out of Liberia, or maybe I'll find it difficult. But once it is in Liberia, wherever village you are, I get somebody that I can call that will do it for me. Somebody will do it for me. That is the kind of connection that we have built. That is the network that we have built. So that's why I try to stay out of the women gossiping on Facebook and do my politics. But I'm here today, fellow Liberian, to expose somebody. And I'm going to be going in depth. Because I believe that this person is trying to damage the image that you and myself, we've built over the period. J. Larry Talu, you are welcome. Ave JJ Peters, thank you so much for joining us. Whenever we see someone among us, let me see. Whenever we see somebody among us or one of our own trying to spoil our image, our name, you know what we're supposed to do? We are supposed to expose them. That's what we're supposed to do. There is something that is happening here. I don't know, but I gotta. Something is happening here with my system that I need to look at. Oh, sorry, my people. There is something happening with my system here that I need to pay attention to. I think something is happening here that I need to look at. Yeah, something is happening here that I need to look at. And I'm going to fix it just in a jiffy. So just bear with me while I try to fix it up. Yeah, I try to fix it up. Just bear with me while I try to fix it. Yeah, just bear with me, please. I want to try to fix what I am seeing that is not supposed to be. I want to try to fix it up. I want to try to fix it up. So, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we are there. Now we are there. So just hit for me the share button. Yeah, sometimes just hit for me the share button. There is something here I am seeing here, which is not very good. Yeah, which is not very good. But I will solve it. We will solve it. So when we see one of us trying to tarnish the image that we've built in this country called the United States. It is incumbent upon us to expose that individual or that person. This is not about politics. This is about our lives. Some of us here in the United States, we've built families. We are connected with various communities. And I can say this to you, right, in this United States. Liberians are one of the immigrants in this United States that people have regard for. Leave this Facebook thing that you see the other person causing the other person this, that. But look, we are not people that are among some of the troublemakers in this particular America. No. Our community is very preserved. Our community is not one of those communities that you hear some of the heinous crimes committed in. No. Liberians, we may have our own issues here in the United States, blah, blah, blah. We talk to each other, we do this. Isolated cases, yes, sometimes we misbehave. But we are not amongst the people who are some of the serious criminals in this particular country. I'm not saying there are not isolated cases, but when you look at the scales of especially, somebody will say racist statement, problem in the community, Liberians, we are not among. They are isolated cases. So that's why when we see somebody who just came yesterday trying to tarnish the image that all of us work for, that those of us that have been here, maybe for example, 30 years, 25 years, 10 years, 15 years, and we have families here. When we see that individual trying to do something stupid, no matter how insignificant they are, we must be able to call them out. We must call them out. We must call them out. And that's what I'm here today, to call out somebody who has a very terrible record. And that person that I'm going to call out is one Jestina. She goes by the name now Jestina Ghartey, or Kubah Jestina Ghartey. And I will show you her picture. I will show you her picture. Sometimes people say, oh, the thing is insignificant, Prince. The platform here is too big. Why must you, elevate this particular person? You know what I'm doing it for? Is because what I have suffered for, or what all of us are suffering to build, will not allow one idiot to come and destroy it. Lucky Dube made a music. He said, it takes 1 million people to build up a good reputation. But it takes one stupid fool to be able to just destroy, to tarnish, to blemish that particular image that you have built over the period. So nobody is insignificant in this thing here. Let me say this to you. Nobody is insignificant. When it comes to the image that we have built in this United States or in the diaspora, and you see one stupid person want to do nonsense, we must all jump on that person and say, hey, the place you're going is too far. You got to slow down. We must all beat on that person intellectually, expose them, expose who they are. This is Jestina Ghartey. Jestina Taylor formerly. Jestina Taylor is having a very terrible record among us as Liberians. But you see, we Liberians, we are forgiving set of people. We are people who, you see, that is one of the uniqueness of us as Liberians. We forgave. We let go. Let bygone be bygone. Let forget it. That's who we are. That is our nature. Some others may condemn us because of that. Others may say, you know, this, that, other thing, but that's who we are. We can't change it about ourselves. We are forgiving set of people. And that's why people abuse us. That's why people misuse us. Because we are forgiving. We are loving. We are caring. We are quick to say, let's forget it. My man, let's leave it. Okay, I forgive you. That's who we are. Jestina Taylor is spewing out, or she spewed out garbage that we must correct. Like I said, I'm going to use the next 20 minutes to address this, or maybe less than that. Jestina Taylor is not one of those persons that is supposed to be here and spewing out this kind of garbage and calling for an insurrection between we and our black brothers in this particular country. Jestina Taylor is not somebody that should even be on Facebook talking based on her record and her history, based on the heinous atrocity she committed. And we as Liberians thought it was to just let it go. But one thing I know, this United States that we find ourselves in has a way of digging you out. You would think that it is fun. It may take years, but at the end of the day, when they're ready, they will grab you and they will deal with you. Or they will grab you and they will deal with you. So this is Jestina Ghartey, call herself Jestina Taylor. This is Jestina Taylor. Jestina Taylor fought for the NPFL. I told you, no Jestina Taylor. Jestina Taylor fought for the NPFL. And she was one of the wild geese commander. One of the wild geese commander. During her days in the NPFL, she was very ruthless, very wicked. Jestina Taylor is somebody that most people know. But in this particular play, because all we can Lofa what did it bread and things like that, so most people don't even like to say it out. They just forget it and let it go. Say, well, but when that person is trying to spoil our image, want damage our character while we're working for, we must expose them. So we all know that Jestina fought during the Civil War. And I will show you video of Jestina Taylor. It's there. You just need to go there and just search it up. Let me show you the first video of Jestina Taylor preparing the men or rebels at the time for battle. We'll show you that particular video. Just bear with me. Let me show you the picture of Jestina Taylor first. This is Jestina Taylor. You see her here? This is Jestina Taylor. I'm going to show you her picture when she was with the NPFL rebel faction. I don't play politics here. I'm a realist. I don't believe in that. Oh, let's play. No. I don't believe in that. I will show you the picture of Jestina Taylor giving command to the men. Okay.
To the end of the interview.
See Jestina Taylor there?
Taylor's NPFL.
This is Jestina Taylor that is in the cap, the jeans, shirt, the short trousers, and the sneakers. This is Jestina Taylor. I will carry back again for you to see it. I will carry back for you to see it. This is Jestina Taylor. And carry it back.
Taylor's NPFL say the peacekeepers, by propping up the interim government, are keeping them from victory.
This is Jestina Taylor.
His bizarrely dressed battalions in corsets and crucifixes will only disarm and face a...
This is Jestina Taylor. Let me carry this back again. This is This is Jestina Cllr. You see Jestina Cllr here? This is Jestina Cllr. I said, why he's commander? This is Jestina Cllr.
Taylor's NPFL say the peacekeepers, by propping up the interim government, are keeping them from.
This is Jestina Cllr. Maybe this may not too be clear, but this is Jestina Cllr. This is Jestina Cllr you're looking at. So for a Jestina Cllr who committed serious atrocity to run from Liberia, enter the United States, seeking political asylum, to sit down and close her mouth, or do her, how you call girls politics, what they usually do, and sorry, that girls thing, go on Facebook, call Jallah Rabba to cause her, and you know, they do that thing. To remain there, she said no, she want to elevate it. She want to go viral. You see, look, let me tell you something. Realistically speaking, there are many people here who committed serious crime in Liberia. Some of them have been in this country for 15, 20, 30 years, just laying low. You don't even know what are they here. They just laying low. Go to work, come do their late thing, finish, sit down. Go to work, come do their late thing, finish, sit down. You will never know that these people, when you go to the embassy, let me tell you this. You fill in the form, they will ask you, have you ever been associated with any rebel or terrorist or whatever group? You say no. You check that no. They get it on that record. The day you do, bang, they will bring out that record and they will look at it. The first place they will start to charge you is that you lie on an oath. Because when you check these people paper, whether you go to the embassy or wherever, once you put your signature on the paper, you are on an oath. You are taking oath to say, yes, I agree to this. And I affirm by putting my signature here. So when you give an information and the people get to know that it is contrary, they have the right to deal with you. So people like Jestina Cllr will not commit heinous atrocity in Liberia, be responsible for the death of almost 250,000 plus Liberians. And you use the same political chicanery, lie on other people. And because some people, they were very, very, very hateful towards President Weah, decided to make you a star overnight. And God was able to help you through your lies. You went to Ivory Coast. From Ivory Coast, you are here in the United States. You are not one person that's supposed to be opening your mouth. You are not one person picture that we're supposed to be seeing. Because as we see your picture, it reminds us of the horrible things that you guys did to our people in Liberia. Jestina Cllr, you took the wrong route. Some of us, we don't like to talk about people here. We talk our politics and just leave it. But when we see you trying to destroy our community, when we see you trying to humiliate our people, when we see you trying to behave like you are all and damage the family that we are trying to build here, then it is incumbent upon us to come at you and to expose you. Jestina Cllr, who goes by the name now Kubah Jestina Ghartey, you are not a saint. You are not somebody who's supposed to still be calling for war, destruction. Not in this country where we find ourselves. And because you are one of us, we will allow the society to know who you are. We know you. They don't know you in death. They do not know you, but we know you. So we will expose you. So this is Jestina Ghartey. She goes by the name now, Kubah Jestina Ghartey. This is Kubah Jestina Ghartey right here. This is her. This is Kubah Jestina Ghartey. Yes, she is. This is Jestina Ghartey.
Taylor's NPFL say the peacekeepers, by propping up the interim
This is Jestina right here. The person I'm
government
looking at is
are
Jestina.
keeping them from victory. His bizarrely dressed battalions in corsets and crucifixes
A member of the Wagis. That Jestina right there. You come in this America, you mind your business. You do your thing, and nobody get time for you. But when you try to endanger the Liberian community by spilling out garbage and think that you can be able to call, she said, we'll call for war. The war you want to go for, you go for it with your family, you go for it with Joseph Nyuma Boakai. That year you coming. They play where we run away from how you call from hardship, so that we can come here, create our family to help other people back home. Then you want to bring that nonsense stay behind us. So fellow Liberians and people of the world, our brothers in the United States of America, the black community, you know, Liberians, we are not troublemakers. We are not people who involve ourselves into unorthodox things. We have a very good rapport with the black community here in the United States, especially the Liberians. We are one of the community that have a very close tie with the black community here, judging from our history, judging from, our own background. Liberians, we easily associate with the black Americans. We easily click with them. We easily understand their struggle because what they are going through or what they went through is the same thing that we went through. The problem that they are faced with here is the same problem that we are faced with as Liberians. They easily click to us and we click to them too. So when we see an idiot among us trying to do something stupid, this is not snitching. This is fishing out the bad apples in the community. This is fishing out the bad apple in the community. Jestina Ghartey Cllr fought for the NPFL. You can check it up. The NPFL, a notorious rebel group in Liberia back in the 90s that committed serious atrocity. Some of the people who fought for that group, they are around. They decided to keep quiet. They are not excited of what happened. Some were forced into it. Some had no options. Or some the options were not given. The only thing that they had to do was that one option, to hold on, because their life was being threatened. So that's why you see they are not excited. They go to church, they pray, ask for forgiveness, and not try to dig out old wounds, not try to offset our community. The people that you committed this crime against, some of them are here. They are all around the place. So a Jestina Cllr will not be a bad soul among us, or that bad apple will fish you out. So again, I want to play this video for the last time. Like I said, I'm going to be here for the Jestina issue just a short while. This is Jestina. She goes by the name now, Kubah Jestina Ghartey. This is Kubah Jestina Ghartey. This is her with the NPFL, rebel group. This is Jestina. These are some of the crime these people committed. This is Jestina. Let me just play you some of
I
the
don't want to
video here.
listen to no ceasefire from any radio. I'm going to hear.
These are the people that Jestina was commanding.
He comes here and tells me, says ceasefire, I'm going to ceasefire. How do you copy me? But we are our brothers. When they say ceasefire, we win the ceasefire. Right there. It's gone.
With the end of the interview.
This is Jestina.
Taylor's NPFL say the peacekeepers, by propping up the interim government,
you see Jestina right here,
are keeping them from victory.
This is Jestina Cllr. This is Jestina. I don't want to go further. I want to stop here. There are 3 other videos that I have, but I don't want to go further. I want to stop right here. Jestina is now one of those persons that is supposed to be here in the United States on a political asylum and calling for war. She's not that person. We do not want to remember the atrocity that was committed by these people. We've come here, thank God for the opportunity that we have. And some of us, many of us Liberians, are going through series of counseling to detoxify our mind of what we witnessed during the war. So it's not something that we want to think about. It's not something that we want to do. It's not something I want to remember. Well, I'll leave it as it is and jump into my politics. But Jestina, I hope you know. You remember that we know you. We know who you are. Don't try to tarnish our image and our reputation. Don't try to destroy us further. Don't remind us of what you people did. It's not because you are in the United States means that we are forgetting about what you did or the likes of you did to us. We've just choose in this different community and different environment to build a new life and move on. Forget about what happened in the past. We don't want to go further. We hope this message get to you and you understand that. Thank you. Let's move straight into our politics. Let's move into our politics. My people, we are in a mess. We are in a complete mess under Joseph Nyuma Boakai. And Mr. Boakai will be held accountable for all of the crimes that he is giving order for his people to commit in Liberia. We are reaching to a place where Mr. Boakai, we will call for a citizen arrest against Boakai, turn him over to the Hague to be persecuted. Because like many others, Boakai is not innocent of the atrocity of the 90s. They established the Lofa Defense Force that also committed heinous crimes against our people. He is not a saint. But Liberia is as such that sometimes, I don't know whether it is our magnanimity or whatever, but we reward people who we should not be rewarding. And because of that, Joseph Nyuma Boakai became president. He lied to us and he became president. But you cannot be president and at the same time trying to dig up the old wounds and stay suppress us. This man became president. The first thing that he did was to order our people to be massacred in Grand Cape County's Kinjor. In Kinjor. And the lie that the people in Kinjor are. As I speak to you today, nobody has been arrested. The police has not come up with an official report to say, well, this is the arm that was captured from amongst the people. We are exhibiting this arm. They've not done that. They've not able to come or to tell the Liberian people that this is the person that we caught with the arm. But as a means to justify the massacre against our people in Grand Cape County, they said the people were holding arms. Liberians, we are not that stupid. We are not. All of our noise we can make in Liberia, whether be our protest, our agitation against government or so, it has never been one that has been characterized by people exchanging bullets with police. No. Don't try to make our country look stupid or make us look stupid. You see, this is the thing that we'll continue to say. And this is the reason why we will organize citizen arrest against Joseph Nyuma Boakai and take him to the Hague. Are the one you're playing phone with? We are not that kind of people. Yes, we have had some really tough exchanges with the police. But Liberians are not that kind of people who will take arm to protest and say they're going fire. No, we are not that. Don't make us to look like we are that people. No, Gregory Cuomo. This incompetent police director that Joseph Nyuma Boakai has brought in that get 3 different jobs. Don't make us to look like that. You went and massacre our people in Grand Cape. We are demanding justice. And we will continue to demand that justice. We will be the lone voice. Thank God we are not. But if it means that we will be the lone voice calling for justice for those that you massacre in Kinjor, we will continue to do it. We will not rest. Every time that we have the opportunity, we do it. Thank God for technology, the United States, and those of you who support us, that we have the platform. Joseph Nyuma Boakai cannot give an order to go to Grand Cape County and massacre our people. And this old man comes back and tell us that Liberia is better. Everything is fine. And then we sit before our arms. Those people that were massacred in Grand Cape County, they are Liberians. What were they massacred for? Calling the government of Liberia to intervene. The only crime that these people committed in Grand Cape Mount, for which they were massacred on their own soil, was asking Joseph Nyuma Boakai that we're suffering. The company is here now living up to the social corporate responsibility. The schools are in terrible conditions. We are working in a very, very unsafe environment. The company have refused to employ our sons and our daughters in the name of your own contract. These people are bringing other people to come and be warehouse manager and giving them up to $1,000 every month, while our people will go under the ground in an unsafe condition and will be paid as daily hire. At the end of the day, you're getting $5. Somebody at the end of the month, you're getting $150. But somebody who is a gas station attendant, somebody who pumping gas for the company, the B Mountain company, you will look at them and pay them $1,500 a month. You get place for them. They go to good hospital. You feed them. But our people who go under the ground, they don't even have safety equipments. That was what the Liberian people were calling for. The people of Grand Cape County were calling for, asking the government to intervene. And Joseph Nyuma Boakai saw that as an offense and decided to send the police to massacre our people in Grand Cape County. Up to today, nobody has been brought to book. When Gregory Cuomo was quizzed, he was brave enough to tell us that the protesters had armed. They were exchanging fire with the people. Gregory Cuomo told us that protesters were exchanging fire with the police. And because of that, the massacre that they committed, the government committed, it was justifiable. My people, the people of Grand Cape County continue to cry. We will not rest. We know that some of our people have been compromised. We understand that. But we will not rest. We will continue to voice this out at every given point in time. Every opportunity that we have, we talk about this. Those who are dead, left behind children, left behind family members who are affected. Because these people, they were the breadwinners of their families. Their kids look up to them. People call them papa, uncle. And today, these people are no more. And nobody is brought to justice for that. Not a single person. Gregory Como, you will pay for this. We can assure you. Joseph Nyuma Boakai, you will pay for this. You will pay for it. We have laws, international laws, that I don't care how long you people stay, your way account. There are laws that are on our side. It's not everything that we will talk, but there are laws that protect us. There are laws that protect us, and we'll continue to speak out. I want to welcome my own sister, Talia Mojiro. You are highly welcome. Isata M. Miller, thank you so very kindly. Ephraim S. Widow, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Gabriel Boyma, thank you for coming on, even though you know. But we want to say thank you for your presence. Harrison, boy, thank you so much. Teresa, thank you for joining us. Otalia, we appreciate you always. Fumba V. Tule, thank you so much. J. Larry Talu, thank you. Ave J. Peters, we want to say we appreciate you. I want to welcome my own brother, Lucini Vani. How are you? You are doing great, well, and fine. We continue to follow your good work. We admire what you are doing, my brother. And you are one of the patriotic sons that we have in our nation. And we are proud of your work. Everything that you are doing. On behalf. You are one of those persons who continue to defend Liberians and our democracy, to expose ills in society. We want to say thank you. We appreciate you. Fellow Liberians, those of you who may want to contribute, the link is there. You can click this link and you'll be on through audio or through video. If you want to disagree, fine. You want to agree, fine. I want to welcome my own brother, Frederick Tennessee Nimine. How are you? I appreciate you, my brother. You are one person we are also proud of, Frederick Tennessee Nimine. You continue to defend the people of Liberia. You continue to defend our democracy. You continue to defend good governance in our institution. I salute you, my brother, and I'm proud of you from my heart. I give it up to you, brother. Thank you so much. Benedict, I appreciate you. Mama Kedolo, thank you so much for your presence. I appreciate all of you. So our people in Grand Cape County were massacred. Why were they massacred? Just calling the government, who signed a concession agreement with the B Mountain to do what they were supposed to do or what they are supposed to do. Is that a crime? That the people of Grand Cape County will be trampled upon? That you will massacre them? Even here in the United States, we have the right to call on the government to take action if a particular company is not doing what is right. And Joseph Nyuma Boakai massacre our people and think all is well. But like I said, and I will continue to say, we will not keep quiet. We will not keep quiet. We'll continue to expose this government. And fellow Liberian, it's almost like the police are becoming complacent in evil. I don't know how this police has quickly descended into a gangster paradise or into a gangster organization? I don't know. Police brutality in Liberia now is becoming so much. Everywhere. This is not what we signed up for. This isn't what we signed up for. This isn't what we elected Joseph Nyuma Boakai for. We didn't do any bad that we should be treated the way we are treated in our own country. Police brutality is on the increase. Look here, under this government, the police is now one of the most ruthless force in Africa. I will bring you a clip here. Oh no. Let me bring you this statistic. Sometimes when we talk, you think that we are playing or you think we are joking. We are not joking. We have the facts, and that's why we're bringing it out to you. Let me bring you a report for you to see it. I like to do these things right here so you and I can go through it. For somebody, oh, the people then they can lie. Oh, police brutality and violence in Liberia. Here is it. This is a report. This is a report that was written in 2017. I don't want you to believe me. When we say these things, you think that we are lying. You think that politics we play. Is that politics I can't play here? No, I can't play politics. Let's go there for you to see. And I will show you 3 different papers today. I mean, international paper, not Liberian own paper, international paper. For you to be able to read and see what they are talking about in Liberia. When we say, I say, oh yeah, we lying. Oh yeah, we lying. Oh yeah, we lying. We'll share it with you so you can see it for yourself. This is the first paper that I'm going to show you. Let me come on here. You see there? They call it dreamsofafrica.org. Dreamsofafrica.org. You can go and search it up. Most of the time when I want to do this research, I want to serve the web. I want for you and I to do it together. For you say, oh, they think they're lying. Oh, they lying. That's why you see some of our fact checking and Sonny. Because when we speak facts. If it is not facts, no need for us to come here. We don't come here to play politics. We come here to expose the kind of atrocity that is happening in Liberia. Here is it. Call for accountability, police violence in Liberia, and the needs for reform. This report is a 2025 report, February 17, 2025. I don't know if you are seeing it here. Let me see. Yeah, here is it. You see here? Here is it, right here. February 17, 2025. This year that we're in. This is the report that they released. Let's go ahead so you can see it. Let's read some of it. The recent shooting incident involving police officer Boema Masale underscores serious human rights violation in Liberia. Masale actions, which resulted in the death of a young man named Fiyah, exemplify troubling pattern of police violence and extrajudicial killings. The systemic issues within law enforcement demands urgent reform and greater accountability. Community outreach emphasizes the need for changes to restore trust in the justice system and safeguard human rights. The recent Liberia Human Rights Report highlights the ongoing human rights violation faced by Liberians. It details alarming cases such as arbitrary killing, unlawful detention, police prison condition, and infringement upon independence of the judiciary. Additionally, issues like government inaction or violence against women, corruption, and trafficking are prevalent, as are laws against consensual same-sex relationship and forced child labor. A tragic incident involved police officer Boema Masale added to community concern about police conduct. On February 12, 2025, Masale, off duty at Banjao Beach, confronted a group of young men, including 22 years old fisherman Favor. Our witnesses reported his aggressive demeanor and subsequent gunfire, which led to Favor's death. The local response to the shooting was one of outrage, with many residents alleging that Masale frequently carried his firearm, creating fear. The lack of credible evidence against the young man involved, coupled with the close range fire, raised alarm about extrajudicial killing. This incident underscored the alarming trend of law enforcement disregarding fundamental human rights. Following the incident, community members disarmed Masale as he tried to escape, resulting in his placement on administrative leave while an investigation was conducted. Do you know that Masale is out? This guy called Masale, he also out. Masale is out. Masale is out. The only thing that they did with Masale, that Joseph Nyuma Boakai didn't do with Masale, was to put him on administrative leave. Somebody who, hey, yeah, my people, when we're talking, you say we lie. You know what I don't do? I don't allow anybody to control me. When I mean I don't allow anybody to control me, I'm not one person that somebody will say, you go cause the person. I go cause. If it was because of that, I am telling you, this platform will be in a different form, shape, and manner. Because there are people who reach out to me and say, Prince, we want you to do. I always said this example on one of our sisters, Sua Morris, who used to be very supportive with how you call Opa when he was in Morocco. These people reached out to me. You know how many people from the Cllr group, blah, they reached out to me. Say, oh, Prince, your platform is while listening to people can listen to your platform. We want to go there to can do our gossip. Get all 1 hour there. I say, no, I'm not in that thing. I can't do gossip here. They play in that place to the extent that people have even offered me money and say, we send you this money. The person doing the third story, go on your platform, just talking. That all we want you to do. We send you this. I told him, I said, no, that is not me. I am complacent. I am satisfied with where I am and what I'm doing. Don't put me in that thing. I'm not there. Don't put me there. So here is the report. The international community. It says, in addition, Officer Masale case history show a pattern of police violence in Liberia, notably incident that reflects systemic issue within law enforcement. For instance, another police officer shooting resulting in a civilian death, revealing similar pattern of excessive force and legal violations. Extrajudicial killing defined by the United Nations as unlawful killing involving government complexity have become a significant issue. In Liberia, the right to life is often overlooked, exemplifying a troubling societal desensitization to violence, particularly when victims are unknown to the perpetrator. The Liberian culture prioritizes enabling funeral practices, overshadowing the actual lives lost. Where historical evidence may trump contemporary existence, these dynamics illustrate a delicate balance between the exercise and abuse of power impacting individual rights and dignity. The Liberian National Police hold constitutional power intended for public safety, yet often overstep legal boundaries through brutality, corruption, and violence of human rights. Notwithstanding, the case spotlight how the police frequently resorted to excessive force instead of upholding the established norms of law. There is a pressing need for comprehensive police reform. This is an international paper. And I mean say it. It's not me say it. This is a 2025 report. Here is a 2025 report of police violence and brutality in Liberia. This is what we are faced with in Liberia. The police have now become brutal. They are now so violent. This is just one. I'm about to show you another one. These are all international papers. This is not a paper that's coming from me. They say, oh yeah, CDC people. They got what they can say. Oh yeah, the CDC people. They want in our CDC people business. There's just one I show you. I'm about to show you another one. I'm about to show you another one in 2025. These are all international papers that I'm showing you. These are things that people follow. International partners follow them. Let me bring you a paper here from the Liberian investigator. Let me bring you this paper. All of them talk about police brutality, talks about human rights violation in Liberia. Let me come down here so you can see. This is another paper. Where am I saying? This is another paper. The International Commissioner on Human Rights raises alarm over escalating human rights violation in Liberia. You see the other paper here? You see here? This is not from me. This is not my paper. Look here. You will see it. You see here? This is not my paper. I got nothing to do with it. Nothing. Let that number there. Every other thing. Yes, down there. You seeing it? This is it. Called the Liberian Investigator. Most people go online. They read it. You know, it's an online paper. This is it. Let's just read a few bars of it. This is March 28, 2025. Let's read just a few bars of it here. Monrovia. The Independent National Commission on Human Rights, that is the INCHR, has sounded the alarm over a significant rise in human rights violation across Liberia in 2024, making a troubling increase compared to previous years. There is an increase according to the paper. And these things were researched by international people. And people who get political at time, oh, they are sedition, oh, they are Unity Party, they are ANC member. Here is it. This is the paper. I hope you see ACSA. Are you seeing it? I'm sorry that it's a kind of bit, very, very, yeah. But I will copy this. Let me copy this right here. Let me copy this and I'll just put it in the link. We put it in the section. Let me put it there. That's not what I would do. And those who want to read it can read it. Okay, so just bear with me. I want to do something here. Let me put it right here and paste it here and send it. Those of you who want to read it now is there. The link is there. You can be able to see it right there. But I will just read a few bars of it from our end here for you to see what we are talking about. So the paper is alarming that there has been a serious increase in police in violence, in human rights abuse. Let's go on so you can read. The Independent National Commission on Human Rights, that is the INCHR, has sounded the alarm over a significant rise in human rights violations across Liberia in 2024, marking a troubling increase compared to previous years. Addressing a press conference in Monrovia on Wednesday, INCHR chairperson, Councillor Dempster Brown, presented the Commissioner Annual Human Rights Situation Report. The report based on data collected by Fiyah officers across all 15 counties detail a surge in abuse despite ongoing governance effort to strengthen the justice system and promote free expression. Let's go here. Let's go to deteriorating human rights under Boakai administration. Let's come right here. You see there? According to Councillor Brown, Liberia human rights landscape has worsened under President Joseph Nyuma Boakai administration compared to the tenure of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and George Weah. He called on the government to take urgent action to rescue the declining trend. And you hear it? Let me highlight it for you to see. I put it right down there. You can read it and see. Here is it. Here is it right here. The people even compare Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf time to President Weah time. They say, no, Joseph Nyuma Boakai, you win the violation on human rights. You win. This is not me. I'm not talking because I want to talk. You know, I always told people the background that I'm coming from is a background that believe in adequate research before you can say fine. I'm a classroom teacher, a professional classroom teacher with degree for that matter. I'm a well-trained security officer. Some of the security firms that I work for, they are very prestigious security firms that I work for in this particular United States. You know what kind of training I underwent? That we can't sit down for Facebook because of you and can't allow. Let me tell you something today. If you don't know, I have bosses from my office who follow me here on Facebook. Some of them are from African country. They follow me. I remember when I used to work for a security firm. I no longer work for them. I'm not going to call the security firm name here. It's a very, very vibrant security firm. In fact, we do private investigation and blah, blah, blah. You know, plenty of stuff that we do down there. That firm, we have so many other things we used to do. And I never knew that my boss used to watch me. I never knew that. So you're sorry, my people. So at the end of the day, we saw it. My bosses used to watch me. I never knew they used to watch me. It was one time I went to work and one of my bosses called me, you know, I'm a veteran. He been in the security force for almost like 15 years. And he retired and now start to work for this particular, private security firm, which is one of the most vibrant with a very, very, renowned record. And then this guy said, Prince, will follow you. We like what you do and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, wow, I'm shocked. So my bosses, they do follow me. Even to area where I can go push my leg cartoon, I get my people in here to follow me. So when I come here to come speak, I come here to come bluff. I come here to give you the facts because there are people here who depend on us. There are people here who depend on us. Like, for example, look at my brother, G. Elton Bah. He said, you guys are promoting cheap propaganda. Your effort to portray this government in the negative will not succeed. This is pathetic on your part. Brother, what is pathetic now? Our brother G. Elton, what is really pathetic? What is a propaganda here? Everything that I have been saying here for the past 1 hour, they are all based on facts. I am displaying record and report for you to see. And you say that propaganda? My brother, what is propaganda here? James Walker DeWalt, you are highly welcome. Thank you for joining us. What is really a propaganda here? We don't believe in propaganda. This is a credible online platform. The kind of people that are attached to this platform, we don't come play fun. People use this platform as a reference. People use this platform and refer to it in their arguments. People come here and take information from here and carry on other places. So when we come here, if there's nothing for me to talk, I will sit down, I play video, I watch video, or I get on my phone and play video game. than for me to come here and talk. Whenever I come here to talk, I'm talking on facts. So, my brother, what is propaganda about this? If I'm to ask you, you are saying no facts. So these people that we are displaying, they are not facts. The international people that are displayed, they are not fact too. What I'm even displaying here from the RNCHR is not facts. I want to welcome my own lovely sister, Josephine Sewon. How are you? Love you so much. Thank you for the support. This is what we do. So here is it. Here is the paper telling you about how you call human rights violation. Here is the paper right here. Let's go to police brutality. On the same paper, let's go to police brutality right here. Police brutality. I'm going to highlight it right here. Let me highlight it right here for you to see here. Police brutality under scrutiny. The RNCHR also condemned the Liberian National Police for its increasing brutality and lack of accountability under the leadership of Inspector General Gregory Cuomo. You hear it? Councillor Brown pointed to the numerous reports of excessive force against civilians, further eroding public trust in the security apparatus. He disclosed that Inspector Gregory Cuomo has consistently ignored initiatives from the Commission to engage in dialogue and address their growing concerns. The RNCHR has called for comprehensive training program for LMP officers to enhance professionalism and ensure compliance with human rights standard. Here is it. Here is it. These are the kind of report that international community read. Thank you so much, my brother Emmanuel K.T. Davis. You are welcome. I appreciate your presence here. It's always a privilege when we have people like you here. You know, we are moved. We cherish your presence. Thank you so very kindly. Mason Tio, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence here. Vanessa Junior Ba, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. So these are reports that we are reading about police brutality. And you don't blame these police people. Monkey see, monkey do. It is just Nyuma Boakai who's giving these people the command to do what they are doing. They're not doing it all by themselves. No. Boakai is the one giving them the instruction. So therefore, they are carrying on Boakai's instruction. That's what they are carrying out. Boakai believed that Liberian forget about them. People then will subdue them. Will do this, will do that to them. He believed that our people, they are just, and nothing will come from out of him. People then we can do them anything. And nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Let me bring you another paper again for you to see. These are all international papers that people read. These are papers that people read. These are papers that international people will point to. They will not point to why you say, oh, yeah. No. Let's come here. This is the paper. Let me bring you this paper for you to see it. Another renowned international paper also. Let me bring it right here for you to see it. Let me come on here and see this particular report. See this report. This paper is called the Smart News Liberia. Smart News is an online newspaper. Smart News Liberia. That is all over the world. Anybody can access it. Here is it. Talk about the alleged abuse by the Liberian National Police. You see there? Here's the paper right here. Here's the paper right here. And I'll read a few bars of it. A disturbing incident involving alleged police brutality against a Muslim woman and her infant child has triggered public outrage. Spontaneous protests and demand for accountability from the Liberian government and civil society. On Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, officer of the Liberian National Police, that is the LMP, reportedly arrested Madam Zainabu Ba, a Fulani woman residing on Newport Street in central Monrovia. According to our witnesses and disturbing video footage that is right here, circulating on social media, Ba was violently apprehended, beaten, and scraped on. I will just stop it right here. There are some things I don't know, but I will stop it right here. This is it. These are the papers you are reading. These are the things that you are looking at. Let's even go, if you want to doubt it, let's even go to the United States website and let them tell you about what is happening in Liberia, about police brutality. I don't want you to believe me. I'm going to search it already right now. Let's go so we can search it up together right here. Don't worry, we're going there. I'm about to bring you a paper here for you to see it. In fact, let's go through it together. Let me bring it here for you to see. Am I on the right place? Okay. Here is it. So I'm surfing the web, and then you see here. Let's go there. And you see here. You see what we have there? You see there? You see here? You see here? You see all the paper here? These are papers that I read before. It talks about arbitrary arrest and detention. You see here, arbitrary arrest or detention by the Liberian National Police. It talks about arrest procedure and etc. etc. You see there? You see here? Deny of fair public trials. What you see here? Control report on human rights practices. From 2023, United States Department, Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor. You see there? So these are not information that I'm giving you that I want to cajole you. No, I got nothing to do with it. I wasn't there when the people were writing their report. No, I wasn't there. I was nowhere around when they were writing these reports. Nowhere around. It's not associated with me. What I mean, I don't, have anything to do with it or whatever. Why you think Liberia lost the MCC money? Why you think we lost the MCC money? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. What became of the MCC money after we worked very hard under the Weah-led administration? Worked very hard. Joseph Nyuma Boakai came there, they damaged it. So because of that, we could not get the money. We could not get it. Even though President Weah did everything. You listening to Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan. Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan is a living witness of what we are saying. Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan told us in an interview that President George Manneh Weah did a very good work and passed the ball over to them. All that remained at the time for them to do was to school, according to Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan. That's what he said. That's not me. That Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan. When you listen to him, you will hear it. And let me play it for you to hear it. Let me play it for you. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying.
Engage with critical.
Sorry. Let me bring this here.
U.S. government.
Okay. Listen here.
So
listen here. Listen to Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan. Listening to Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan. Praising the former government. Then you hear Jay as a common commenter who I respect and I appreciate your presence here. And you want to tell me who do research Adequate research. Another thing out of the way. Listen to Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan.
Diplomatically engage with critical leaders in the U.S.
Darlington
government.
Dennis, you are welcome.
So this effort, informed also by the scorecard, it is good that the country has also been on a path of passing the indicators.
Yeah.
That was critical. We inherited some passes. That was critical.
We inherited some passes.
We want to thank all and sundry, present and past. They didn't meet it at ground zero.
Yeah, they did not meet it at ground zero. They meant English that you speaking me and you can understand it very well.
There were some efforts done. We acknowledge that. Our job was to clinch it.
Yeah. Your job was to clinch it, meaning that the people who were supposed to ensure that it reached to you, to clear all the path, to make it easy for you, they did it. And your job was just to clinch it, to get it. That's all. Let's go ahead.
And to use football parlance,
Yeah.
to score the
So he make it very simple so you and I can be able to benefit from it. Eh? And I like the interaction, my brother, how you call G, Elton, Bia. I like it. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate it. You are very civil in your critique, that which I appreciate. And I will even further say, if you want to call, you can call if you want to come on. I know some of you are government official, associated with government, and you don't want to come so that you can, I understand that. But again, I like these interactions. It's very, very much, important so that we can educate people like you. So here is Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan. And he even decided to make it simple, to put it in a football term that will be simple for you and I to understand. So let's listen to him. Let's listen to him.
and to use football parlance, to score the goal, to hit target. And the president led the process, and we hit target. Liberia was qualified, was elected by the MCC board in December for eligibility for a second compact.
Now, why is it that Liberia was illegible? It was because of the work that President Weah did. He did all of the heavy lifting. He did everything. And all the government, Joseph Nyuma Boakai was to do to clinch on it. This year, the 2025, we were supposed to benefit. But you know why we did not? And we stay on the list and they stay looking at us? It's because of all of the human rights abuse, bad governance. That's the only reason. That is the only reason. Because we feel the issue that has to do with good governance, the fiscal policy, corruption, we fail them. I can show you the report on the President Weah. We passed almost all of the indicators. I don't want you to believe it. Let me go there and bring that particular report, right? Let me go there and bring that report. That's why I like being in the studio, because it gave me an opportunity to see. It gave me an opportunity to be able to show these things to people, so that they can see it. Yeah, so that they can see it. So let's bring the oh, people calling. So let's bring it here for you to see. Here is it. Honor President Weah. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. Oh, okay. See, I gotta move this. No, okay. Okay, let me move this from here. You see here, this is 2023. You see here, this is 2023, right? This is 2023. So in this 2023, look at the report here. So you see here, this is the 2023 doing President Weah administration. Look at what you have there. Let me come on here so you can see. You see there? So we pass in all of the areas. All of the areas we pass in. So 2023, we pass in all of the areas. So basically, the area where we're supposed to be discussing about consideration, we pass that consideration. We pass it. This is it. Look at it right here. You see, high score pass, control on corruption, domestic rights. We pass everything. Here is it. 2023 is not something that I'm making up. It's 2023. This is President Weah passing all of the score that was set for Liberia's consideration. And we enter 2024, the election. President Weah is not there anymore. So now we're in 2025. Why are we not able to benefit by right? We should have benefited from it. But for you to sit down, my brother, like for example, what you're saying, that Liberia is being considered. How many times will be considered? Since 2023, we passed it. We're on that considering, how you call level. They consider us to be a nation that's supposed to benefit. But of recent, all of this violence, this brutality that have been muted, all of these things that we are seeing that is carried on by the Bokai-led administration have caused us to lust. Have caused us to lust. It has caused us to lust. These are some of the things that we are saying. But when we say some of you, you don't want to believe it. All the way we show you report, you won't believe it. This is what we are saying. We are not trying to make up stories. The facts are there. The opportunity that we had to be able to get it this time. Sierra Leone should not be getting it while we stay on listing. Other countries should not be getting it while we stay on listing. They stay on consideration. It's because our human rights record have dwindled. It's because police brutality is on the increase. It's because those things that put us on that particular MCC report and that highlighted our democracy to the extent even the United States ambassador made a remark about how they are even pleased with Liberia democracy under President George Manneh Weah. To the extent he said that our democracy is enviable. That's the U.S. ambassador, McCarthy, who was there before this other ambassador. Remember when he said that, they have been supporting how you call media institution to spread lies and propaganda? He said it in that same report that Liberia democracy is enviable. Let me bring you the information. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. I'm going to bring you the information. Let me bring you that information. Let me bring you that information. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned as I bring you that information. Let me bring you the press conference where he said Liberia democracy is something that is enviable, that we have shown beyond all reasonable doubt that yes, we are a mature country in terms of democracy. Let me just bring you this. Just bear with me. Let me bring you this. Thank you. All right, so just bear with me while I try to bring. Sorry, just bear with me while I try to bring you this. Let me see. Just bear with me, eh? It's very long. I just want to.
The launch of Liberia's National Home Plus 50 global meeting to be convened in June. 2022 is a year of important anniversaries for Liberia.
So
200
listen here.
years since the arrival of the first Black Americans, 175 years since declaring independence, and 50 years since the first United Nations Conference on the Environment in Stockholm, which we've already heard about.
So it was in this particular video that he praised Liberia democracy and said our democracy is enviable. If you want, I can send it to you. You know, I'm sorry that I don't want to take much time because I have to go to my last something. I'm seeing my time here. But this is the video. You can look at this video. You can see it. If you want, you know, I can send it to you. You go online, you will see it. It's right here. It's right here. Right here. It's right here. It was in this particular video that he talked about, you know, the democracy of Liberia, you know, is very enviable. That, you know, they appreciate how we are proceeding as far as democracy is concerned. Let me see. I want to
Meeting
find
with both the leaders and the employees of procurement and concessions budgets than they enjoyed years ago by backing up their words with funding and actions. It's one thing to say that you support the work of public auditors without political interference. It's one thing to say you want transparency in light of global Magnitsky sanctions. They have given them more breathing room to fulfill their mandates, however they environment.
Let me just look for it.
Just as electricity customers obviously need to pay for the electricity they consume, those who take out loans must pay back what they have borrowed. Liberian borrowers of much more modest means have a laudable payback rate. Their payback rate.
I'm sorry, my people. I want to look for that particular click to see if I can cut it.
Strangely, it is wealthier customers who have stained Liberia's reputation. Dollar debts that they accrued in Liberia. Let me ask you, how can the Liberia Bank of Development and Investment are refusing to pay? Those are the microfinance, the poor they actually receive.
It's a kind of, you know, long video, 17-minute video.
Development
I want to look for the main area.
The economy slowed, corruption increased. Number one, Liberia will not prosper without well-functioning.
I want to look for the exact area. I want to help you look for the exact area so, you know, I can cut it for you to see it. You know, cut it for you to see it so that you can. I think I did the cutting, but well, I sent you the video. I don't want to do all. You said you got to go through it. I don't want to do all. So it's there. You can go through it, listening to it, and get it. You will learn from it. When you come on this platform, we take our own time to educate. So that is it. Let's move on to our last topic, which is very, very important. Very, very, very important. My people, what are the reasons that we went to war? What are some of the reasons that you know of, that they told you, that you know of, that we went to war? One of the reasons the people would say was the excessive use of force or the human rights abuses allegedly under the late President Doe administration. They said people rights were violated. People human rights were violated, according to what they said. According to what they told us. Political parties were being muscled by the government. That was what they told us. What they told us was the government at the time did not give Liberians the right to participate in democracy without in their own democracy, according to what they said. What they said was tribalism took over the place, according to what they told us, according to what they said. They said tribalism was the order of the day. The government was being led, especially the executive branch, by one group of people. One group of people led the government at the time, according to what they said to us. That was what they said. That was what they said. But let's ask ourselves this question. Are we seeing these things happening now? You ask me. I'm about to give you a vivid display of what is happening in Liberia under the Bokai-led administration. The government now have been localized. And in fact, there are 4 tribes in Lofa, or 4 or above tribe in Lofa. We have the Lomans, we have the Kisi, we have the Bandi. Loma, Kisi, Bandi. We have the Madingos. We have the Mendes. We even have some Kpehe in Lofa. It's a Pele. We have the Bele also in Lofa. So let's say we have basically about 5, 6, 6 or 7 tribes. We get the Loma, the Kisi, the Madingo, the Mende, the Bandi, the the Kpehe. They are also there too, We have the Bele too. They are somewhere around there. So basically, when you're talking about the tribes in Lofa, maybe one would say about 7 or more tribes in Lofa, based on, we have them in Lofa. But when you look at this government, you will see that the entire government have been localized. The boys that Bokai like, the boys that Bokai took, are the people that are in this government. And I'm going to name you. I don't want you to believe what I am saying. I'm going to take my own time to name you these things. Are these things not concerning? Does these things not call for, an attention? And I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it here again. And we'll take our own time to name them for you to see. There are 53 areas of the government that have been overtaken by Lofians. One tribe. Just one tribe. Can you imagine? One segment of the executive is overtaken by social Lofians. I don't want you to believe me. I'm about to give you the names of those people and their position. And listen very well. I know my man G will say, I'm lying again. No problem. I agree. Allah. So let's take our own time. There are about 50, they're more than that. We are still doing the research. I'm going to name you 59 persons, all of them in key executive positions that are from Lofa. I don't want you to believe me. I'm going to read it for you. And you see. Number 1, the Ministry of Finance, Augustine Kpehe Ngafuan II. He's a minister. Where is he from? Lofa County. Number 2, Liberia Revenue Authority, James Dorbor Jallah, Commissioner General. Where is he from? Lofa. Central Bank of Liberia, Henry Saamoi, Executive Governor. Where is he from? Lofa. CBL James B. Wilfred, Deputy Governor for Operation. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Number 5, the Armed Forces of Liberia, Colonel Davidson T. Forleh, who is the Chief of Staff. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Minister of Justice, Cllr Augustine C. Fiyah, Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs, Mamaka Belete, Minister of State without portfolio. Where is she coming from? Lofa. Ministry of State, number 3, Anthony Keseli, that is the Deputy Minister for Public Affairs. They one can cause man waiting. Anthony Keseli, Deputy Minister for Public Affairs. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Number 9, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Madeline E. Dagoze, Minister. Where is she coming from? Lofa. The Ministry of Commerce, number 2, the second person, Tanu Jake, who is the Deputy Minister for Administration. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Louis N. Poto. Where is Dr. Louis Poto coming from? The minister there, Lofa. Number 12, Ministry of Gender and Children Protection, Gbemi Horace Colley, who is the minister. Where? Lofa. Ministry of Education, Jaso Male Jallah, who is the minister. Where is she coming from? Lofa. Ministry of Education, Nyepuwa Fokpa, that is the Deputy Minister for Administration. Where is she coming from? Lofa. Number 15, Civil Society Agency, Josiah F. Joka Jr., who is the Director General. Where he coming from? The Lofa. Number 16, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Francis Sakila Nyimale, who is the minister. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Number 17, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the second person, which is Momolu S. Johnson, who is the Deputy Minister for Administration. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Number 18, the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunication, that is Sekou M. Kroma, who is the minister. Where is he coming from? The Lofa. Number 19, the National Commissioner on Small Arms and Light Weapon, James Flomoyan, who is the chairman of Small Arms. Tell me where he coming from? The Lofa. Number 20, the Liberia Immigration Authority. Before they used to have Steve Zago there. So Steve Zago was also from where? From Lofa. Let's go to 21. The Liberia Aviation Authority, Julius D. Dennis Jr., who is the Director General. Where is the Director General from? From Lofa. The Liberia Telecommunication Authority, that is the LTA, Clarence Koto Massacre, who is the chairperson of the board. Where's Clarence coming from? Lofa. Let's look at the LTA number 23, the LTA number 2 person, Patrick Hona, who is a commissioner. Where is he coming from? The Lofa. Let's look at the same LTA, the number 3 person in LTA. Used to be there anyway. You know, he had this issue. He is not there, but still, you know, we are still looking at it. That is Abdullah Kamara. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Let's look at LTA number 4, A. Fofana and Ben A. Fofana. LTA number 4, Ben A. Fofana, who is the commissioner. Where is he from? Lofa. That is number 25, right? Number 26, Liberia Telecommunication Corporation, that is the LTC Mobile, Richardson Dorbor, the managing director and CEO. Where is Richardson Dorbor coming from? That from Lofa. That is 26. Let's go to 27. The LTC Mobile number 2 person, Waluba Boze, who is the deputy MD for operation and co. That is Lofa County. Number 28. I will name everything for you. Number 28. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, J. Ko Bangalu, who is the minister. Where place he coming from? That Lofa he coming from. Number 29. The National Port Authority, Sekou Hassan Dukle, who is the managing director there. Where place he coming from? He coming from Lofa. Let's look at number 30. The General Services Agency, Lavla B. Kotuman, who is the Director General. Where is Lavla B. Kotuman coming from? Lofa County. Let's look at the Financial Intelligence Agency, that is the FRA. One Amos Wa Bokai, who is the Deputy Director General. Where is he coming from? That Lofa he coming from. Let's look at number 32. Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment, that is LACE. The person who's there is Julia Silly, who is the Executive Director. Where is Julius coming from? That Lofa. Let's look at number 33. Office of the President. Office of the President. Jake Kabakoli, that is the Senior Advisor. Where is he coming from? That Lofa. Let's look at number 34. Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Authority, LPRA. Rufus Tanu, who is the Deputy Director General for Technical Services. Where is he coming from? Lofa. Let's go to number 35. The National Oil Company of Liberia, NOCA. One Emmanuel T. Azango, who is the Vice President for Finance. Where is Azango coming from? That Lofa. Let's look at number 36. The Ministry of Public Works, Prince D. Tumbai, who is the Deputy Minister for Technical Services. Where is he coming from? That Lofa. Let's look at number 37. The Ministry of Public Works, the third person, A. Samuka Dona, who is the Deputy Minister for Rural Development. Where is that man coming from? That Lofa. Let's look at number 38. Liberia Permanent Representative to the RMO, that is Rabok Pade, who yesterday condemned and said that President Weah was bringing in so. In fact, the whole government, according to him, it was a southeastern government. And you know how many counties in the southeast, right? He condemned and said the whole government was a southeastern government. Oh, you think I'm lying? Let me stop right there to Rabok Pade. Let me play a voice so you can hear it. Just hold on small. Let me play his voice. Let me play Pade voice. Rabok Pade. Let me play his over. You think here the last time? Amen. Okay, you just bear with me. I'll look for it. Last time I tried to take it to put it somewhere. You just bear with me. I'll look for it. Yeah, bear with me. I'll look for it. I want for you all to hear his voice. Okay, the show I had yesterday, I think my day before yesterday's show, I play it. Must I take it from the day before yesterday's show? Or I must just look for the clip? Okay, let me just look for the clip. Just bear with me. It's going to be, a kind of long stuff, but don't worry. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Just bear with me. When we speak here, we speak with facts. This man said yesterday, the entire government, including people that he was naming, these are people who were elected. He says, Speaker, coming from the southeast. But just bear with me while we try to look for him there. Bear with us. Yeah, just bear with us. When it comes to this place, we want to play. These people, you can't hear them talking. Today, no, you can't hear them talking. You can't hear them talking at all. Just bear with us while we try to bring you his voice. I want you to hear his voice, so that you can see. The entire government have now been localized. And it's like these people, nobody is talking. Nobody's talking about it. But yesterday, there were people who were accusing President Weah. Oh, that's our Eastern government. Oh, the government, that's our Eastern government. And that's our Eastern government. Even if we want to take that argument to say, okay, let's argue it. How many counties you know that are in the southeast? No, let's be fair now. How many counties that you know in the southeast? Even though these were all false allegations and they were all lies, but let's take it as it is and say, let's go into the argument. So how many counties do you know that are in the southeast? But today, the entire government have been localized. People ain't see it. Nobody talking about it. I want to play the voice of Rabbi Monsieur Pade so that you can hear it for yourself, so that you can hear him talking. When you hear these people talking there, you will be able to have a clear picture of what we are saying. sometimes when we say these things, people don't believe it. They just think that our politics we are playing. But thank God that we have these records. And we keeping these records and we continue to keep it because at the appropriate time we play it for you to see, for you to hear, and for you to know that these people they love Liberia. They love Liberia. They love themselves. Today, worse things are happening, and you can't hear them opening their mouth to say, "Bang!" You can't hear them. They are not talking. All of the people who used to be condemning, all of the civil society group that used to be around, oh, they want we're happy. This time you can't hear them. All of them they close their mouth. The people were operating on pure hate. Our hatred they were operating on. Yeah, for President Weah. It was just hate. Nothing else but hate. But thank God that we have these records. We can play it. Bear with me small. We'll soon find the video. Yeah, and then we play it for you to hear them talking. Oh, Lofa, oh, the government, our one-side government. It's government. But today now, they're enjoying. They can't talk. Oh. Just bear with me. I think today I will take this video and put it somewhere. Okay, fine, that's good. Let me see. I need to put this video somewhere. Okay, it's almost at the end. Okay, no problem. So I will play this and I want you to listen. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let me play Rabbi Monsieur Kpehe video for you to hear him talking.
We're allowed to ask questions, respond to questions
Right here.
very soon. During this week after the 26th, we'll be along the in the counters.
Okay.
And be having conversation talking about country and everything. Thank you. God bless you. And now stop public money. Elected. Mr. We are not going to be re-elected. I keep here to say to you, our next president, Chief Justice Southeast.
Okay. So listen to this. Fine. That's good.
The Southeast. The full complement of power in this country. President.
Yeah, you're talking about the Southeast. I want you to listen keenly. That's the reason why we keep these records. That's why we do this rich research and keep it for you so that you can know, so that you can hear it, and so that you can be able to see. So let me go on here, and I want us to listen to Rabbi Monsieur Kpehe saying the entire government was a Southeastern government. You're listening to him. Don't believe what I'm saying? Listen to him.
It was about the reform was meant when the thing that it was meant to solve all the look at the way we treat our people in the Southeast. The full complement of power in this country. President, with the exception of Jallah, Speaker, Davidson Speaker with my good friend, dear brother, Kubah, and Forleh, all from Southeast.
You see that? They were complaining that all the people from South are these now elected position. Listen again.
Kubah, and Forleh, all from Southeast.
Yeah.
Speaker, Davidson Speaker with my good friend, dear brother, Kubah, and Forleh, all from Southeast. Chief Justice Southeast. Look at it.
You see them? So you listening, right? You hear Rabbi Monsieur Kpehe talking about all of these people from Southeast. You hear it for yourself. You hear it for yourself. They say Southeast. But today, let's continue the reading. We reached to Rabbi Monsieur Kpehe's name, and then we had to stop so that we can play you this video for you to hear it. So Rabbi Monsieur Kpehe was at 39, right? No, it was not at 39. 38. So let's go to 39. The LRRC, Joseph Boy Cooper, who is the Deputy Executive Director for Operation. He coming from Lofa. Let's go to 40. Liberia Intellectual Property Officer, Gamen Koboi, the Director General from Lofa County. Let's go to 41. The Independent Information Commissioner. Independent Information Commissioner, Lopupi Page, Executive Director and Head of Secretariat, which is Lofa. Then we'll go to 42. The Ministry of Mines and Energy, Fiyah B. Mulba, that is the Deputy Director for Planning from Lofa County. Let's go to 43. The Governance Commissioner, Professor Alarike Tokpa, who is the Chairman. Where is he coming from? That Lofa. Let's go to 44. The Governance Commissioner, the second person, which is Siane S. Joa, The commissioner there is from Lofa. Let's go to the governing commissioner, the third person, who is Tenek Paklin. He is the commissioner. He is from where? From Lofa. Let's go to NDMA. Ansu V. Dole, who is the executive director, is from Lofa. Let's go to 47. The CDA. CDA is Lopu G. Kandakai. The registrar that is there is from Lofa County. That is the registrar general from Lofa County. Let's go to JFK Medical Center. JFK Medical Center, they get J. Emmanuel Tamba, who is the deputy CEO for clinical services from Lofa County. Let's go to 49. The PPCC, Dr. Arvin T. Kamana, who is the chairperson, is from Lofa. Let's go to the PPCC number 2 person. Madie Jallah, who is the vice chairperson, is from Lofa County. Let's go to 51. 51 PPCC chairperson, Reverend Dr. Samuel J. Ndole, from that particular PPCC, who is the commissioner. Where he coming from? That Lofa County he coming from. Let's go to LEC, Liberia Electricity Corporation. Mohammed Sharif, who is the managing director. Where Mohammed Sharif is coming from? That from Lofa County. Let's go to Legis. Legis, Richard Fatoma Ngafuan, who is the director general. Where is Ngafuan coming from? That Lofa. Let's go to NTA, Noah Zhao Gibson, who is the deputy managing director for operation. Where is he from? He's from Lofa. Let's go to NASCOP number 55. NASCOP. Councillor Mafi Kone. Mafi Kone, the deputy director general for that particular entity, is where? Is from Lofa. Let's go to number 56. LMP Prince B. Mulba. That is the deputy inspector general for CSD. Is from where? Is from Lofa. Let's go to LSEZA, Laza. Kukuwa Dennis, the Bow, who is the director of the Bow, is from Lofa. Let's go to number 58. The National Identification Registration. That is Zeze Aro Reeves, the deputy executive director for technical services. Where? Lofa. Let's go to number 59. John Siafa, which is John Siafa is from the Monrovia City Corporation, who is the mayor. Where is he coming from? That Lofa. All of these people are from Lofa. All, and many more. In fact, you know what we're coming to do now? We're even broadening it. What we'll do is that we'll put the tribe against these people so that you can see and know that these people have absolutely no interest for Liberia. The government is just a one-sided government, the executive especially. You get Lofians all over the place. Just one county. How many persons I just named? It's more than that. We are still doing the research. Our people there, independent people. These reports are brought up by independent people. Independent people. The entire government have been Lofa lives. Is this not terrible for our democracy? Is this not horrible for our government? These people are a bunch of criminals that want to plunge Liberia into chaos. And we must be able to stop it. We must be able to expose them. Joseph Nyuma Boakai is a criminal that must be exposed. On this note, fellow Liberians, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. Whenever we come here to speak, we speak because it is the truth. We speak because we have the evidence at hand. We do not struggle. Our tongue are not tar for us to twist our words. We are not in anybody's pockets. So I want to say thank you. For those of you who continue to support the platform, we want to thank you all very much. Through your comments, through your likes, through your shares, we want to say thank you. Let us continue to engage in the comment section. Those of you who think that what we do here is offensive, well, we owe you no apology because we love Liberia more than you. Joseph Nyuma Boakai, very incompetent. The thing that is even laughable is that how can a man who has been given all of the authority to liberate his people tell us that we should go and fast and pray? I remember when I was in the college, right? When I was in the college, I did a course called School Administration and Guardians when I was at the Teachers College. School administration and guardians basically, has to do with, as the word depicts, the administration of the school, guardians of, your staff and etc. And one thing I was taught by one of my professor is that when you are an administrator of a school, bulk of the weight of that particular school lies on the decision that you will take. And that's the reason why you look for people who are competent, qualified, and able to help you to drive your decision in administering the activities of that school. That's why you don't bring people based on favoritism or based on I know this person. Look at the competence of the person and then you bring them in. For example, don't go take anybody and say, let a man be the vice principal for instruction. I know him, that's my friend. Without now looking at his ability to deliver. So that was what we're taught. That if you are a school administrator or in school administration, especially when we are running the administrative arm, you look for people who can adequately help you to achieve your desire for the school. Your vice principal for instruction, who basically control the instructional things that goes on, must be somebody who, when you are sleeping, must ably represent you, because they will have to do with the lessons that the children are consuming. They will have to inspect it. They will have to look at the activities. They will have to take care of the curriculum and know what teachers are presenting to the kids. So you look for somebody who is competent. My question to you is, Joseph Nyuma Boakai, who is the administrator of this country, who are the people that are helping him? This man claimed to have advisors in every area, but yet you go to one buffoon called the vice president and say he must help you so that you must be able to go and investigate whether the Liberian people are suffering. Is this not a contradiction? Then why you have the Ministry of Commerce? Joseph Nyuma Boakai himself confessed and said the prices of things are high up. I thought you're supposed to be looking for experts. The experts that you have employed in those areas, you are looking for them so that at the end of the day, they can be of a help. But you have decided to put all of them aside and to take the vice president that have absolutely no knowledge on what is happening. He is just there fighting for his own way. So it means you don't have confidence in those people that are serving as your advisors in various areas. Joseph Nyuma Boakai is a disgrace. And I can tell you this for sure. These people will account for their actions. Mason, you asking me a question if I'm online. I don't know what you're talking about, but online, no, I don't think so. I used to have, how you call this thing, a kind of app where you can just click that app and you will listen almost like a radio station. But the expenses that I was incurring was too much. Within the period of like 6 months, I spent almost, it was too much for me actually, and this platform is run by all of us, and funding, sometimes we appeal, people send in fundings and stuff like that. It's not very regular. So to maintain this kind of online platform is very cost intensive. Exactly. So it's very cost intensive. So I used to have a station. I used to have a station on the Max Cllr, but then I had to let go it because the chunk was too much. Imagine I was paying for the software that I was using at the time, Zoom. I was paying like almost about uh, I was paying good money for the Zoom. Then plus the Mix Cllr, it was costing me. I was paying somewhere around, almost within the month, I was spending almost somewhere around $350 between there, you know, which was very, very cost intensive for me. It was taking a lot from me. So I have to drop that on. But this is something that I'm looking at. This is something I'm thinking about, to have an online, how you call a station that will be able to carry our stuff. So yeah, we are working on it. But if you have an idea and if you think that, you can be of a help to be able to connect us to a station, an online station, to help us to get one that is cheaper, that we can pay for and not spend too much money. Our lines are open, and let me just put my number out here. Our lines are open always. You can always get to us. This is my number. 443-991-3356 is both WhatsApp and my direct line. You can reach me at any time. Brother, you can reach me at any time and just, give me a heads up and say, look, this is missing, talk about the online stuff and we can work together. We can work behind the scene to make it happen. I want to thank you for the question. I want to believe the question is in a good faith. I appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. I appreciate you. Jacob Flomo, I want to thank you so much for your presence here, even though you say you're looking and blah, 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 no problem. Uh, Thank you so much, my brother Lucini. These criminals, they will pay very soon. So, fellow Liberian, we have come to the end of this discussion. We've gone 2 hours. So, until we meet again, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. This is also our Cash App number and our Zelle. You can reach out, and whatever contribution that you make, definitely, it is your contribution that get me here. I know some people can make these derogatory statements and comments, which I don't care about, But I want to say to those of you who are contributing, I want to thank you very, very much. Like, for example, the app that I'm using, I'm using for this app every month. I'm using for this app. I pay nothing less than $65 for this app that I'm using because I'm using the advanced one. It's not just the common StreamYard something. It's the advanced ones that I can do so many things with. And I also have a regular daily, uh, virus or antivirus program. Because usually what used to happen, people used to intentionally send virus. They'll just send a link. Sometimes when we see link, we like to open it and know, because those of us that are in this information business, people can send you information. We'll go click now, then the whole system. So I have an active antivirus that is working 24 hours, even while my devices are off. When anything happens, it can just crack it and destroy it immediately. Very, very strong software. This particular software, I pay every month. I pay like 40, we've changed here, $40. I pay $40 for it, which is very, very strong. And I want to say kudos to Papa Flomo. He's doing exceptionally well. On so many occasions, while we're going live, people can even be reporting us. But because of the system that we have, it's very strong. We are on YouTube. I want to thank currently our brother Mason is joining us from YouTube. We have the YouTube channel, which is rolling very actively. We have, our page. We also have an X account. I wanted to add the X account and also the Instagram, but then it's too much. It's too much. I look at the cost. If I'm to add the Instagram and also the X, I'm going to be spending every month nothing less than somewhere around $485 when I did just the rough calculation there. Yeah, every month, which to admit, I am not in the position because I get other responsibility to take care of. I have a scholarship that I am helping some other, friends, families, and etc. Where family are my responsibility, but I mean friends that I'm helping, other people that I'm helping with a scholarship fund. It's not easy, but I want to thank God. There are some people secretly that have been contributing towards, what we do here. I want to thank you. By the grace of God, about 3% of my scholarship this year graduated from high school. And the son that can want to have a big program and say, oh, let's announce you. I say, no, you don't have to announce me. Don't call my name. You do it, go ahead, try and do your best. And right now, as I speak, I have the number have dropped. I'm not adding anything now because it's not easy. So right now I have about 6% on my scholarship. I used to have about 25%, but as they graduate, it's reducing. I'm supposed to be adding them up, but I'm working on it. Hopefully, before school open, maybe I will add 1 or 2% on the scholarship listing, but it's not easy. For the scholarship listing, I'm also spending a lot. And with the meager resources that I have to take care of family, take care of my bills here, but we are just managing here, there, Yana. But I want to thank all of you. That's how we are. That's how we operate. But I want to thank all of you. Until we meet again, my people, I want to say thank you. Like the show, share it, and follow our page. I love you all. Bye, and have a God bless day.